Yeah, peace, y'all. With Peace World, whoever checking this video out. I got my man, I ain't gonna put his face up, but I'm gonna do a little video, verbal presentation for y'all. I'm gonna pop like maybe 5 or 6 questions. It's gonna be short, but you gotta see what a man thinks and how he believes and stuff like that. He's a very good guy, very nice guy. I like him a lot, known him for over 20-something years. And he's been on a journey, and so he's been on a journey. He's been on a journey, a long journey like everybody else. So I just want to pop questions and see what he thinks. He's gonna give his answers. So his handle goes by Mr. Unknown. So I'm gonna just pop questions and see what he thinks. So you believe in the Bible, right?
No.
So you believe in the Bible, right?
For me, no.
He doesn't believe in the Bible. What do you believe in?
Still on my journey, but I don't believe in the word. This is the word of God.
You don't believe in the Old Testament? You don't believe in the New Testament? You don't believe in no philosophies now? Did you ever believe in a philosophy before?
Yeah, I was a Christian before, then I became
So he was a Christian. Wow. Okay.
Christian, yeah.
And-
I was an Israelite.
And then he moved from Christian to what?
Israelite philosophy.
Okay. And what grouping you were under?
I wouldn't say I was under any group. I followed the different groups.
Oh, so
I was
you-
under any group.
So you followed many different Israelite groups.
Yes, but a bunch.
Okay. So then that's a evoluting process. So what made you move from that to where you are now that you don't believe in any group or anything?
Where do I start?
Oh, that's through studies and stuff like that?
Yeah, a little bit, because through the different Israelite groups, instead of sticking to one, we fight about their philosophies.
So you was like a leaf blowing in the wind.
Yes, I was.
So you haven't found out anything concrete in your studies right now that will keep you grounded into anything. So,
Because
that,
no one man or no one group has knowledge of everything. So for you to say, I'm focused on this, then you're missing out on all the rest of the things around you in the world.
so you just putting together things. So basically he's putting together a lot of different things. And that's how he's come up to his conclusion, wow, how can I start a question with this? This is kind of like, kind of got me perplexed in a way. I've never ever been perplexed about the Bible and people's philosophies and stuff like that. So how'd you come into existence then based upon your thought structure? I was like, how'd you come into existence?
When you come into existence.
Like born? Like born?
Like,
Yeah.
my mom and dad got together.
Oh,
That's biology.
okay. Okay, so when they came together, you ever thought about life and so forth like that? Like, where does life come from?
Yeah, but I don't believe that it's from God or a higher being. It's just biology or science. I don't,
Wow, interesting. So where do people go when they die then? Where do people go when they die then?
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, I think I have something here. Yeah.
Charge it up.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
What happens to people when they die?
Honestly, I think they just, you dig in the dirt, they go back to the ground. Their body go back to the ground.
And then what happens to the spirit that's inside of them?
All right. I don't have the answer for that one. I don't.
I mean, with all the philosophies that you say now that you snatch a little piece here and a little piece there, so these philosophies should be able to give you some type of understanding. I mean, you seem like a very wise and eloquent man.
Yeah, I think that spirit goes back to and nurture trees and everything around you because you're a part of that.
So your spirit, so basically what you're saying is that your spirit becomes back with the carnal physical world. Wow. That sounds like some old Vishnu Indian concepts, Indian.
No, I think that's been around in different Native American, African, if you go to different cultures, everybody has their little different philosophy of where you go and stuff like that, but
Interesting.
it goes back.
Is there other gods out there? I mean, in your philosophies, is there other gods out there? Is there a lot of gods out there? Is there any gods out there?
Yeah, no, there are different cultures have their different.
No, I'm talking about you. No, tell me about.
No,
There's no God.
there's no higher being.
There's no higher being. So then, how then did this world come into existence? Did it come into existence through a big bang?
I don't have the answer for that one. I can't. Yeah, I can't answer that.
Wow, interesting. So to close out, like for us as a people, when I say us as a people that's called African Americans now, what would you give us to give us some kind of hope? What would you give us, man? Like, where would you lead us to?
That's a good question, but to me, from the little history I've seen, people who wants to rule and get back on top, you go to war to get that. There ain't nobody coming out of the heavens to try to save you.
Oh, okay. So that's
You gotta fight that.
so then so that's the history that you've learned. Everything is about warfare. So now, do you think that if we went to war, that we could win a war against the oppressors that are leading us now?
No, because we are not together as a people, but I think.
But if we came together as a people, based on what you just said, do you think that we could go to war and win?
Yeah, I think we are strong people. I think we can. Yes. From the history,
but-
I've seen us being here. We can win.
So, in how many are we a minority in this country? Is black people a minority in this country? So a minority means that you're not the dominant.
You're not the dominant.
So how can you beat people that's more dominant than you? How? If we're 10-3 in this country, right? Even if we're 10-4, that's
Right.
6-4.
I got you.
Numbers, superior numbers, dictate that you're not going to
I
win.
will go with Rome at one point.
So now you're going back into history now. Go ahead.
People like us want to Rome.
Wow. How do you know that? How do you know? How do you know that, brother?
History.
What history? You said you don't believe these things. You said you don't believe these things. Where'd you get that from? Validate that.
Where I said I don't believe these in radio.
Validate that we ruled Rome.
Say it again. Sorry.
Validate that you're going to go into history right now. So he's going to go into history and validate that we once ruled Rome as a minority. So I'm asking him how and where did he get that from? Come on.
That history book, history that I've read. History.
The history
The
that
history book I have.
what
Julius Severus.
Julius
He didn't
Sever
conquer Rome.
conquered who?
He didn't really conquer Rome, but he took over.
And he ruled Rome.
Yeah, for a period of time, and his sons. And, yeah.
Wow. Man,
I'm just giving you what I learned. I say I'm right or wrong. I'm just giving you the little bit of knowledge.
you know, I like this cat, man. This cat dips back into Israelite philosophy. So he just gave you Israelite philosophy right there. Show you, man. You know, from the Israelites that he used to run with. He just gave you
No,
Israel.
I didn't get that from Israel. I got that
Listen, only Israelites teach that, okay?
No, I
Oh,
got that from
Yeah.
history book I got about
What-
Rome at my house. So if that's
Yeah, sometimes the nature of the black man is amazing, bro. But, you know, good conversation. Hopefully you all heard this conversation with this young man. You know, one thing the Lord said, man, Our people forever learning but never coming to the glory of the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? And we blow all over the place. We search for different things and never finding it. But with that, I'm going to say peace. I'm going to do my class upstairs and bring y'all another piece later. Robin, man, yo, I know you do this stuff again, brother. Man, you like a thunderstorm, brother, flowing all over the place. But that doesn't change anything, bro. You're moving all over. You're growing. You're growing. I hear you. Now you're on some new shit. You're on some new shit. Yeah. Got that man, the devil. Antichrist.